What happened in the United States of America on April 1, 2025? Okay, let's begin. Trump is set to unveil his big tariff plan tomorrow in front of everyone, April 2nd, Liberation Day. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt spilled the news, saying the whole cabinet will be there, but she kept the actual details under wraps. The administration has floated all sorts of ideas: reciprocal tariffs, where we match what other countries charge us, a delayed 25% tariff on Mexico and Canada, and new tariffs on everything from lumber and copper to pharmaceuticals and microchips. Oh, and let's not forget the auto tariffs, which are already locked in for April 3rd. The event will be after 4 p.m. tomorrow Eastern Time. After that, the new tariffs will go into effect immediately, no waiting, no delays. People are skeptical, asking if the tariffs plan fails. White House Press Secretary Karoline Leavitt said, "They're not going to be wrong. It is going to work, and the president has a brilliant team of advisors who have been studying these issues for decades, and we are focused on restoring the golden age of America and making America manufacturing superpower." Some countries like Israel have already removed their tariffs on U.S. imports as a precaution, and others may follow. So yeah, all eyes on tomorrow. Alright, now let's update you guys on other miscellaneous news. Firstly, the border situation. In a huge surprise, the most recent border crossing numbers from the U.S. government show the lowest monthly total ever recorded. In March, the Border Patrol data shows that around 7,180 southwest border crossings were recorded. For comparison, the Biden administration once saw 5,100 crossings in a single day. U.S. Customs and Border Protection officials said it's a dramatic drop compared to the monthly average of 155,000 from the previous 4 years. Acting CBP Commissioner Pete Flores credited Trump and Homeland Security Secretary Kristi Noem for taking bold, decisive action to regain control, and he made it crystal clear. The border is closed to illegal crossings. Under the leadership of President Trump and Secretary Noem, the administration has taken bold, decisive action to restore control at the border. Border Patrol agents are empowered like never before to shut down unlawful entry and protect American lives, he said. Now remember Luigi Mangione, the guy who shot the United Healthcare CEO? His case is still in court, but Attorney General Pamela Bondi has directed federal prosecutors to seek the death penalty. If this goes through, it will likely be reduced to a life sentence, since New York doesn't have a death penalty sentence. Okay, in other news, looks like RFK Jr. is going forward with layoffs in the health industry. The Department of Health and Human Services is getting a massive shakeup, with 10,000 layoffs and entire agencies being shut down. In a dramatic video announcement, Kennedy called HHS a sprawling bureaucracy that has failed to improve Americans' health. He vowed to do more with less, slashing nearly a quarter of the department's workforce, from 82,000 to 62,000. Another 10,000 employees took early retirement or voluntary separation under Trump's administration. Jobs from the FDA, CDC, and NIH are being cut en masse. This overhaul is one of the biggest in U.S. health policy history, but whether it leads to real improvements or a public health crisis remains to be seen. In final news, there are elections in Wisconsin and Florida slated to finish today. The Wisconsin election will decide who takes the Supreme Court position in the state, a battle between conservative Judge Brad Schimmel and liberal Judge Susan Crawford. There's big names backing them both, with Trump and Elon backing Schimmel and other billionaires backing Crawford. Although it's not the country's Supreme Court, Wisconsin's Supreme Court plays a crucial role in deciding state election laws, abortion rights, and redistricting, making this a must-win for both parties. The Florida elections are Congress-related, deciding who will get a seat in the Senate. The Florida races will indicate whether Trump's coattails still carry weight in Republican districts, or if Democrats are gaining ground. Alright, that's the news, let's discuss.